Bleach, Brave Souls, PvP, Brave Battle, Top 10 Best Characters, Tier List, ladies and gentlemen. Which are the best characters for PvP in Bleach, Brave Souls? I'm gonna share with you my point of view, the top 10 characters, and also the reasons why. I'm gonna share at least my point of view about what is the meta, what is the best builds, skills, attack, defense, bonus abilities and all to use on PvP. But remember, before to start, that every tier list is personal opinion. I play at PvP during a lot of years because I am an old Bleach Brave Souls player, and I also speak with my friends that love PvP so much and that focus on PvP, the game, the account and the characters, to discover and to know more points of views and more information about the currently meta. Remember that PvP is a battle between attack and defense, max attack characters for persistent ones like Orihime, that is broken, but also the defense is very worth, the damage taken is super broken, so if you have your characters 5 or a 5 max defense or 5 or a 5 max attack and with a very good defense build, that is the best way to go, at least in my opinion. The rock build like the max defense chat is super broken to have boost, but all of that it's important if you have on mind the boost and the debuff. The boost and the debuff on PvP is very important nowadays, the invincibility point for sure. But outside of the invincibility and broke invincibility, ignore invincibility, and outside of the persistence and all that super broken new skills that are for the best PvP characters, remember that the boost and the debuff is very important. The boost increases your damage, your attack and also your defense, and the debuff reduces the enemy attack and the enemy defense. So if you reduce the enemy attack and you increase your defense, you just receive 1 of damage, and if you reduce the defense of the enemy and you increase your attack, you inflict so much more damage. So that's dope, that's the way to go, and for that reason the booster characters and the debuff characters are very important. And here we have the information of my friend Sepren-san that shares why Orihime is the best character, why Sajin is a must-use, must-have character in a team nowadays, and the importance of the boost and the debuff. For that reason I'm sharing that information on the screen, thanks to my boy Sepren-san, that is a super good player and Bleach Brave Souls lover since year before, PvP and Brave Battle lover, so thanks for your information and your big love, my boy. And remember that those reasons are the main ones for that tier list, that here we can see top 10 and top 20, then here we can see again the top 10 and 20, and on the left side, on the corner of the screen, we can see that just top 10. Why Orihime is the best character? Because Orihime debuff and Sajin don't nullify the Orihime debuff. I mean, Orihime is a ranged character, technique and human, so she still can debuff, and she felt no discomfort with the Sajin new skill, because Yuha and Yama, the 1000 Year World Warfare Yama G, and that is debuff, and Iwatch that is booster and was one of the best choices for that, now are useless because Sajin, if you have Sajin on your team, the debuff of Yama and the boost of Yuha are gonna be completely disabled. Then the debuff for Orihime not gonna be disabled because she is technique human and she gonna kill debuff the enemy, that's very important. And also outside of that, she is ranged and she is the most broken one with persistence and all the shit, so Orihime is still the queen of the PvP, mainly because it's ranged. If Orihime should be melee, it should be different, but it's ranged, so can do a lot of damage to Sajin before Sajin hit Hime, and also debuff. Sajin, by the way, don't have boost or debuff, so you need to use Sajin, Orihime and another character to boost, because remember, boost and debuff is very important. So if you use debuff of Orihime, you need 1 boost. If you use Sajin, who gonna be the boost? Chat is the best boost because it's the super boost, and also is have some skills PvP, because it's not a PvP at all, have ward break and hit hidden enemies and some stuff like that, like PvE skills. But the chat, the power chat, it's a super good rock with PvP skills like reduce damage taken, and also it's a super good defense character, damage taken stuff. So it's a very good rock, ladies and gentlemen, and also brings super boost to your team, and also its power, so can counter Orihime, can come to the Orihime and just rock and block Orihime, resist Orihime if you have a 5 or a 5 defense chat. Then if we continue, we have the Sajin, the speed 1, because it's good to make damage to Orihime, but Orihime gonna make good damage to Sajin too. So it's like a useful counter to Orihime, but it's a speed, so not the best attribute. Ishin, Jugram are very good characters and power that can counter Orihime because are power and can resist. Also Ishin have a lot of PvP skills, Jugram too, they are really interesting ones. And then we have Yama, Kuru and Yuha. Yuha is not very good nowadays because without the boost it's kind of meh, and also a lot of characters can destroy him, like Yama, like Sajin. Kuryashiki is a good character but is cap time, makes good damage and have good PvP skills, but don't have invincibility like Yuha, so if you use a spiritual pressure strategy like 9th anniversary Zaraki, 9th anniversary Grammy, you just can fly floop and destroy it. By the way, if you wish to see PvP guides, PvP examples, PvP battles and that meta, that characters being in action, you can see a lot of PvP videos on my channel. Brave Battle of Sajin Showcase, Brave Battle of Zaraki Showcase, sharing the Eat Boost strategy. Because as I was saying, boost is very important. The best boost nowadays is the Rock Chat, and we don't have a lot of invincibility boost. The best invincibility boost is Tsukishima, that is on top 11, so if you use Tsukishima, Sajin and Orihime, you are completely safe away of the spiritual pressure boost, because if the enemy use Zaraki or Grammy, can destroy your super boost instantly, and then your team not gonna receive boost, and this is very annoying. But this only gonna happen if you have a super boost without invincibility, like Chat, the new Chat or the old Chat, 1000 Year Blood Warfare 1, or the old Rock Chat that is in top 17, and is very good rock defense character to boost. But remember that the characters could be defeated for Zaraki 9th anniversary or super broken Frenzy plus 3 SP characters can be one-shotted, so that's warning. For that reason, the importance of Tsukishima, that is invincibility boost, it's a very good character, and also Drain, I really like it so much. And then later, if we continue to the top, we have Orihime on top 12. It's human, it's boost, it's ranged, have damage taken, so could be a very interesting rock to just resist, like the previous Chat, but ranged and human. Then we have Zaraki on 13 and Grammy on 15, that are the SP characters that are making the best job to just eat the boost, just one strong and bye the boost, or as maximum 2. Other characters can work like that, like the White 8th anniversary, like Macy, like Aizen 6th anniversary. This is the typical SP strategy where you use a broken SP character and just spam, destroy the enemy, one-shot it. If you one-shot the boost, the enemy don't gonna receive the boost, and if you debuff the enemy, then you could have the advantage, and then your boost, your Chat rock or your rocks just resist the enemy because he's gonna have less damage without boost. This is a really interesting strategy, but the best team is Sajin, Orihime and boost, maybe being Tsukishima invincibility, or maybe being Chat, the rock Chat, because it's broken and it's a rock literally. So that's my point of view, and that's my opinion on PvP. Oko is still very interesting, Candice is another boost, and also it's ranged, it's an interesting character with some dodge. And then later we have the Chat, the rock Chat, that is kind of broken, always was broken. That character have a super high defense and good rock for boost. Then we have Zaraki, Yama and Ichibe, other PvP characters that are paper nowadays. You can destroy it very easy. They maybe have invincibility or break invincibility, like Yama have invincibility, Zaraki break invincibility, but it's not interesting at all. They are one-shotted like nothing. So I think that those are the best 20 characters. The top 10 it's pretty accurate. Maybe Tsukishima should be higher, like in top 9, top 10, something like that, because it's the only invincibility boost that we have on game. Remember that the Tsukishima Resurrection gonna be pretty interesting. Imagine that Tsukishima got better PvP skills, then gonna really hike and raise up on PvP matches, because nowadays the invincibility boost is pretty important to dodge the Eat Boost strategy, because if you use other boosts like Chat or another one that don't have invincibility, with Zaraki 9th anniversary you can directly one-shot it. But as I said, in my opinion, the best team, Orihime, Sajin and boost, being Chat, 1000 Year Blood Warfare 1, Old 1, the Rock 1, or could be Tsukishima, could be Candice, also a good boost, could be Orihime Future Society version. And this is my opinion, my PvP top 10 characters and my point of view, ladies and gentlemen. Hope that you enjoy it. Thanks again to Sepren-san to share all the information with me, and keep tuned after the years, updating the PvP meta and the PvP tier list and the PvP best strategy once new best characters drop. When gonna drop new PvP best character? Maybe before end of year or directly on end of year. We don't know. Remember that we should got some kind of PvP update or remake during that year, so will be more PvP tier list and more PvP videos coming. So we are Bleach, Brave Souls, Brave Battle, top 10. Hope that you enjoy it. Thank you to my boy Sepren-san, and thank you to all Bleach lovers and players. We are Bleach, Brave Souls, Bankai, and bye bye babies. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Bankai.